Friday. We don't know when we're going to be on, but we're with people. My fathers and mothers are here. It's the week before Christmas, 1989. There we go. Here we'll wait for John and Pep. You can't get pictures of the kids, but take pictures of the grandparents. We're all waiting for the big show. Yeah, John and Pep's Christmas party. And here the other actors in the background. And there's the littler ones, and pretty soon the big guys come out. So cut off and tell me Merry Christmas, 1989. Here we go. John and Pep finally getting on the stage. And we'll have a little fun here. I hope they act decently out.
Singing a song called Christmas Island, and it tells you what it would be like to celebrate Christmas on a tropical island. And then they're going to sing a favorite kindergarten song called Nothing for Christmas. And then the school agers, we don't have many school agers here. A lot of boys are hockey, and there's a lot of things going on. But we've got a group of boys that are going to do a poem, and poor Kristen was the only girl here, so she decided she didn't want to do it by herself. And then the school agers are going to join the kindergartners for the last song.
getting my boots down and hold on this thing. I'm sure we'll have another one. Okay, we're in a chance to get started. Put my hand up. My arm. I'll wait for the next one. Guess it's over. Here's all the Indians. Not bad, pretty good Christmas. And then they're off and running, Traveled 20 miles to watch this little show tonight. Further out. Children's World Learning Center that Patrick and John McMichael have been going to for the last, how many years, Kevin?
5.
5 years. And now it's 1990, and it's a big day for them because it's graduation day from, of all things, what is it, daycare or kindergarten, Kevin?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. So this is really a start in their life. They've been, of course, here for how many years, Kev?
5.
5 years. And we just thought we'd get a picture of the school for you. And the cars and the dates and the time. There's my truck. And Kevin's car is right next to it, but you can't even see it. So we're off. And there's the other grandparents. Mr. and Mrs. McMichael, Dorothy, and Mike. How you doing, Mike? And you got any comments on this big graduation deal?
Wow.
Wow is right.
Wow,
So
yeah.
I guess
Glad
at
it's
least.
cool tonight, so I don't have to sit in there and swelter.
Okay, what do you got to comment about this graduation,
Big
Dorothy?
night tonight.
It's a big deal, and
Boy, he finally
we hope
reached
the
it,
kids
huh?
do it.
Yeah.
And this is the old man, and that's had to pay for all these things through the years. And just for the record, nobody's going to look at this anyhow. But family, what's it cost you a week here, Kevin? For those
$3.29.
two? Is that for 2 kids or
3.
3? What was it for Pat and Jan to start with?
Well, I don't even know.
Well, it's $90.
$135
Well, they don't
up
have
to
to teach-
$189.
They don't have to teach William.
Well,
anything.
anyhow,
What are they doing?
William is that's the 3rd guy. He's just starting here now
Get
too.
a good bargain for the 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
10%
I
off.
can't quite decipher what he says, but anyhow, he's managed to pay it, which is I'm beginning to think was more than I could do. That's for sure. Well, we're gonna go in now and try and see what's happening on the inside. We'll check back later. We're at the movie theater, but anyhow, if you can read that sign up there, it says kindergarten graduation. And kids are here someplace. And there's a lot of folks here too. So let's hope that they show up for their graduation.
Watch those ducks down at that hotel.
I don't know if I'm focused in now.
They're
And we're still waiting for activities to get started.
Oh, they afraid are.
Part of the activity in their room, there's 3 birds, some kind of canaries, I guess.
Did you get a program?
There's a stuffed owl out there. Over there is a big beehive that Mr. McMichael sent down here with Kevin. Put in the school here. And we're still waiting for if they're going to march in or whatever they're going to do. I hope the battery holds up. Anyhow, it's June 7th, 1990. And we're getting ready for the big graduation.
Exciting one. There's a few things I would like to share with you regarding Lori and regarding the children. This is almost the completion of my first year at Children's World, the end of June. The 1st of July is when I started here a year ago at this center. And it has been a wonderful experience working in a private kindergarten. I have seen potential in each one of your children. I have seen them blossom. I have learned to love every one of them. And I have seen Lori grow, and I've seen why Lori is such a wonderful person and a wonderful teacher. There's certain qualities that we all look for in a teacher, and that is the ability to foster growth and independence in children. It's the patience and the love, the creativity. Lori has all of these things, and I think the most important is that she recognizes the individual potential of every child. had a program what they call the Honor Roll Teachers. And what we do is directors nominate any person that they feel meets the qualifications. And this last winter I nominated Lori Paulson, and she happened to be one of them selected. And I'm going to put this out there for you later to look through. We have approximately 550 centers across the country, Children's World, and this book is filled with all the honor roll teachers for 1989. But I think it would be fun for you to look in here and see how you would compare Lori to what you feel is an honor roll teacher across the country. So I was real excited. She won't be with us when we honor her at the banquet in 2 weeks, but I told her I'd be happy to accept her check for her along with all the congratulations. But she's real proud of herself, and I think that she deserves it. It's been a fun year working with her, and she can't hear all these good things I'm saying about her. The graduation of kids is, I have 2 children, 11 and 15, and I haven't met that final point when they come to graduate from high school, but I think every year is a little bit of a milestone because as a child, they don't always experience the growth as we see it. And for me, starting kindergarten was real hard, especially with my youngest. But when they move from kindergarten into school, I think for every parent, it's, my child is growing up. They're going to go to school all day, and you can't protect them anymore like you could when they were at home. You could kind of hover over them, watch what friends they would choose, see who they're playing with every day, every minute of the day and every hour. And this is a hard time for parents, but it's also an exciting time. I wanted to share a poem with you that I think kind of summarizes what, as parents and as educators, we always want to know what's behind a child. How did they get to become who they are and what they are? And as an educator, I'd like to say that, well, my staff and my teachers and the environment that I create is responsible. And as a parent and as we are parents together, we say, but it's the home environment. And it's really a combination of the two. And I think that you as parents and we as educators can all give ourselves a pat on the back because we've got 11 wonderful, potentially great kids that are going to graduate tonight.
There's Janie back there with little baby Bill. Oops. Comes the mother back.
Now Miss Lori's 89 kindergarten class would like to present the musical Peter Rabbit.
This is the traditional play for the kindergarten at Children's World, and the children receive their parts by drawing their names out of a bag. That way nobody knew who was going to be what part, so, and
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits. Mopsy, Mopsy, Captain Televiser. With their mother rabbit, they lived in a sandbank underneath the roots of a big fir tree.
My dear, said Mrs. Rabbit one morning, you may go into the field or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there. Mr. and Mrs. McGregor made him into rabbit stew. I'm going shopping now, so run along and don't get into mischief.
Run along and don't get into mischief, mischief, mischief. Run along and do not misbehave. Run along, my dears.
Then Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the woods to the baker's to buy a loaf of brown bread and 5 buns. Mopsy, Mopsy, Pansy and Cottontail, who were good little rabbits, decided to go hopping down the lane to look for blackberries.
Hoppy, 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 hoppy down the lane. Hoppy, 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 hoppy down the lane. Hoppy, 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 hoppy down the lane. Hoppy down the lane to look for big blackberries.
But Peter, who was naughty, disobeyed his mother. He ran straight to Mr. McGregor's garden, squeezed under the gate. Peter had never seen so many nice vegetables, and he started eating.
Peter ate some lettuce seeds. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Then he ate some juicy beans. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Radishes left by the road. Just how many, I don't know. Then he started feeling sick. Feeling sick. Oh, so sick. Poor Peter Rabbit.
When Peter began to feel sick, he went to look for some parsley, because he had heard that parsley was good rabbit medicine. He came around a cucumber vine, and who should he meet but Mr. McGregor himself. Mr. McGregor was down on his hands and knees planting cabbages. When he saw Peter, he jumped up and ran after Peter, shouting angrily,
Stop thief! Stop thief! What shall I do to you? If ever I get back, I'll have some rabbit stew.
Peter was dreadfully frightened. He rushed here and there all around the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one shoe in the cabbages and the other shoe in the beans. He kept running faster and faster, and just then he got caught in the gooseberry bush. He was wearing his nice blue jacket with the large buttons. The buttons got caught in the bushes and held him tight. Peter gave himself up for lost and started to cry. But the sparrows who were watching flew down and said, "You must try hard to get free. Run, Peter, run."
Run, Peter, run! Run, Peter, run! Stop your crying, keep on trying. Run, Peter, run! Run, Peter, run!
So Peter tried hard and he got free. But he slipped out of his nice new jacket, which was caught in the gooseberry bush. Peter was so frightened.
Peter was so frightened, he forgot which way to go. Peter lost his jacket and he lost his shoes, you know. Running helter-skelter, for he had no time to wait. Peter was so frightened that he could not find the gate.
He ran into the tool shed and jumped into a sprinkling can. It would have been a fine place to hide if it had not had so much water in it. Just then Mr. McGregor came looking for him in the shed, and Peter sneezed.
Ouch!
He heard Mr. McGregor coming, so he jumped up and ran out as fast as he could. But he still could not find the gate. An old mouse came by, carrying peas and beans home to his family in the woods. Peter asked him the way to the gate, but he could not talk with such a big bean in his mouth. Or maybe he was too polite to talk with his mouth full. He just nodded his head, and Peter began to cry. Just then, he saw a big old white cat. He was swishing his tail. about cats, so he did not dare stop to talk with him to ask which way to go. He went the other way. Suddenly, he heard the noise of a hoe. Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. When Peter looked up, he saw Mr. McGregor hoeing his garden. His back was turned towards Peter, and beyond him was the gate. Peter made up his mind to run as fast as he could. He squeezed under the gate and never stopped running until he got home under the root of the big fir tree. He was so tired that he lay down and closed his eyes, and then he remembered how sick he was. Mother Rabbit was busy cooking dinner, but she wondered where Peter had lost his jacket and his shoes. That was the second jacket and the second pair of shoes he had lost in a week. What a naughty boy! Eyes up to your line. Straight line. What a naughty boy!
Peter Rabbit, moving into mischief, mischief, mischief. Peter Rabbit, what a naughty boy! You have lost your shoes and nice blue jackets, jackets, jackets. Peter Rabbit, what a naughty boy!
Peter had eaten too many green vegetables, and he felt terrible. He was so sick that his mother made some tea, gave him a big dose, and put him to bed. Bad little Peter Rabbit. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who were good little rabbits, had blackberries, sugar, and cream.
Peter went to bed, and without any supper, but Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had blackberries, sugar, and cream. Yum, yum.
The kids and I have both learned a lot this year, and we had a good time. And our last 2 days together were really fun. I don't know if you talked to them about the field trips that we went on, but yesterday I was especially proud of them. We took the 3-year-olds class, Miss Chris's class, hiking at Highland Park. And hiking is not always their favorite thing to do because it's a long way around the lake, but we always have a good time when we're doing it. And each one of the kindergartners was responsible for 2 of the 3-year-olds. And they took them by the hand and we hiked around that lake. I didn't know if those little ones would make it, but they were so excited to be out and not taking a nap. And I was just really proud of the kindergartners. They did such a good job of watching over those little ones. The teachers weren't even needed. I mean, they just really did a good job. It was a lot of fun, and they were all hot and tired afterwards. But it was a really nice way to end the year. They felt really big, and it was a real positive way to end their year. And I hope you enjoyed the play. Didn't know if we would go out for that after our practices, but we had dress rehearsal yesterday with all the other rooms came in. That really helped us to have an audience. It's kind of hard to know what they're going to do when they're playing for an empty room, so it helped a lot. But we had a lot of fun doing it.
Hear the music.
Yeah.
Louder, please.
Louder. We want this to be strong.
This is really so that your children will just be
excited when they hear this 12 years from now. It'll bring back all these wonderful memories.
There's to teach.
Jamie Walsh.
Give them applause.
Pose, each one will pose. Billy Doherty.
all together. Pretty good.
We wish all of their first grade teachers the best. Save a picture and show them how solemnly they stood and that this is the way they will be all year for your teachers next year, right?
Yeah.
Now take your hands off and throw them up in the air.
That's right.
Go. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
That's how it is.
All right, boys and girls,
Graduation day
join
from
your
kindergarten.
parents. All right?
Great day. Nice and down the
Boys and girls,
down the folks. Down everybody. And even baby Bill, Dorothy, his grandmother. Of course, there's Mike. And there's Kevin. Did you get shots of them up there when they're doing their thing? Okay, get up there.
5. Kindergartners, will you all stand up, please? Miss Lori? And use your very quietest voice. Lori, all the parents of the kindergartners wanted to get together and show our appreciation. It's had a wonderful year, and we learned so much, and we made it so fun for them. So it's just a gesture and something to relax and think about the kids while you're enjoying it.
School days are over. You lived a little, learned a little, loved a little, laughed a little. Great people are made of lots of littles. Lots of love from your class of little ones. And you all send your names in your very best printing. It's beautiful. Everybody say that's your Oh, it's nice. I'm going to put that in our photo book.
That's fancy sex. Yours is signed at the top.
One last shot.
No, I do.
This is how it is. I sure like the teacher. She's great.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Box.
Can I keep
Just for people with the shelves back.
Miss Lori keeps just about everything.
More things to open up.
Then I think I'm going to cut out with the last bit of looking at the rabbit, which is sleeping, the birds, which are chirping a little bit here, big old owl, and like Michael beehive. So with that, we'll
Remember that place we drive by all the time?
leave the children's school and the graduation ceremonies. That looks like it's going to be it. Got a kiss and hug from all the kids. Got a little bit of a tear in her eye, and she's going to Hawaii. So she's done a good job. At least 100% of the class graduated. And the mothers and the fathers and the grandmothers. They're all excited. And hopefully they'll make the next one. Anyhow, I think it's coffee time and we're going to leave this graduation ceremony. How's it feel to be graduated? Does it? Good. How about you, Patrick? How does it feel to be graduated? Good? Okay. Now where you go from here? Where are you going to go from here? You're gonna go to regular school, huh? Sounds great. You're gonna miss these friends too. And the kids get the cake first. I think there's some coffee over there. Anyhow, that's the way it is. And we'll maybe add to this roll of another graduation. Who knows? But it's a lot of activity out here at school, I'll say that. Here's the mother. I don't know what she's doing up there, but she's standing around anyhow. Good luck, Jane.
Daddy, I wrote about you.
And that pans the room and pans the day, as far as I'm concerned.
Looks like you did a good job tonight. Should have a two-tier table.
You want to take my picture?
Yeah, I'd love
Just aim it. It's going now, so just... Can you see?
Oh, I sure can.
Too far away. I gotta get on one of these tapes.
Yeah, right. He never
Okay.
gets on a tape.
That's the way it is. This is the cameraman signing off.
There you go.